Glenn. Anyway, back to your question, Henry.
190.
Or are we just going to be completely interrupted by darting brilliance by these two for the next 15 minutes or so? It might not even last that long because they're both quick. But yes, Tom Sykes has been upstaged. I'm just going to be quiet.
Start as you mean to go on, Tom. Get it out of the way with first leg of the night.
We've been 7 deep today. Any advance on 7? Any advance? We're going to stay with 7. That's the best we've had. Hope it's not downhill from here. I will answer your question in the next leg.
Well, that's the second time this week that Tom Sykes has gone to the 8th dart of a perfect leg. Parry, though, has left himself in close order, so if Sykes doesn't take this out, Parry could pick up the pieces.
So you require 55.
Last thing you want to do is give Kurt Parry some crumbs, but that's a bad dart. Dart 3.
15.
Well, he's got every right to feel
20.
a little bit aggrieved with himself because he only had 1 dart to the outer ring. He should have had 2. Well, how does he get past that? From the left. Oh, hang on a minute. What a dart that is from Sykes. My word.
Wild dart.
That makes 3 of them in this match. Oh, my word. How close was that single to busting it?
Up.
He's had 4 match darts already. 2 of them at the bull, 2 at the outer ring. But now he goes back to the outer ring to get it done. And he does get it done. That was a really good competitive match that Tom Sykes did boss at times. Kurt had his chance to get back into the match, but ultimately he could not take leg 6 to take us all the way. As far as the leg difference is concerned, and it might be a big thing over the next couple of nights, Kurt did erode some of the damage, but Tom Sykes, who has been over 90 so many times this week already, has done it again, and he's done so by missing 10 darts at a double in that match. So he starts with a win. Let's go through to our next match, and it is coming up.
We require 77.
Back to the darts. I suppose that's one way to go for 77. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Hogan.
Who goes 17s first on 77? Defeat 3 times after that. Stevie J is back on the winning horse and starts Group B very, very well. 88 average in that one, and his doubles were the reason why it was at that level. 4 hits from 7 attempts, and he catches Crocodile Dundee just a tiny bit cold. So, a very fair result in our second match of the night. Without further ado, we are going to introduce Kurt Parry back to the stage. But it's 10 o'clock somewhere, or indeed 5 o'clock somewhere, according to the shirt of Martin Adams every now and again. He's next. 20 in tops for 2-1. This game is being played in this range. 7 visit legs. There we go, a 2-0 lead for WOLFIE.
Martin Adams.
3-6 to square this game up at 2-2, and that's laid lovely for another double 8. Superb for Parry. 2 games played, 2 tongue toppers, and he has squared this game up at 2 apiece.
You require 66.
That analogy for a 1-1-6 sounds a bit like Tonya Harding's ice skating career. Oh, my word.
Kurt Parry.
Kurt Parry from behind.
It's below. He's had 1 or 2 concerns on the doubles tonight. He's 4 from 14 in his first game.
His concern now. Ooh, that was close.
Game shot in the 3rd leg. Paul Hogan.
Of going 48 bull. This is for the match. Is that streak of 4-2 victories against the darts over? It is. It's 4 legs to 1 for Hoagie, who gets himself onto 2 points. And now it's only WOLFIE that doesn't have any points at all. First defeat in Group B for Tom Sykes. And everybody is winning tonight against the darts. But bravo, Paul Hogan. You started with an 84 average in a first game defeat. but with 50% on the doubles for his second consecutive match for Crocodile Dundee, lifting his average by about 8 points, did the trick. Speaking of Wolfie, he's going to be up against Johnstone of Scotland at our halfway point. Wolfie
Stephen, you require 99.
finds himself in a really bad spot. Pick your single, pick your double, and put a flake in it. 1-0 Stephen Johnstone. Very, very nice.
Opportunity. This game, slowly but surely, is becoming a bit of a breakathlon. Oh my, that was a big 20 as well.
It really was a big pull to the left. Stevie Johnstone is getting very fortunate with these chances. He's taking full advantage of it as well.
Stephen Johnstone.
Wow. Glass is half empty.
38.
So what you're saying is, hello darkness, my old friend.
Hello double 19, his old friend. And it's 3-3. Tops will win Martin the game if he's given the chance. And going bull there for me was the wrong option.
But this, to ensure that everybody has got a chalk on the board at the halfway stage. Woman on the riser. After 5 games of the evening session, everybody has picked up a win. And all 5 games, incredibly, have gone against the throw. Adam's the latest to do so, beating Stephen Johnstone by 4 legs to 3, and he has a little chat with the referee, Owen Binks, about it. I think he's the only person in the history who's actually laughed at something Owen Binks has said. That's the tail of the tape from a 4-3 success, 85.35 the average, 2 maximums in there, and that was despite missing 13 darts at a double. Martin Adams beating Stephen Johnstone by 4 legs to 3. Myself and Paul Nicholson are going to head over to the studio and tell you everything that has happened so far this evening, get our half-time reflections.
Let's marvel in the fact that he hasn't got a shirt that is anything to do with West Bromwich Albion. That's the first thing. Secondly, back of Hoagie's shirt, apparently, the crocodile on it is protesting about 180s.
60.
More 180s. We want more 180s.
Well, those protestations didn't work there. I mean, to be fair, if you look at the back of Hogan's shirt, the crocodile's basically saying, paint me like one of your French crocodiles.
140.
I think that crocodile's been on those crazy plants. It's got some white eyes right there.
100.
I just love the inventive sides of the dart shirts. Some of them have got to be funny.
140.
Some of them have got to be in your face. Bit like Kurt Parry's.
Question is, do you know how to survive a crocodile attack, Nico?
Yeah, don't get involved in one in the first place. And if you do, run
161.
quickly.
In case you wanted to know the answer, you run around in zigzag lines.
90. We require 101.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know how you found that out. I don't know where you go travelling on your holidays. Double 18.
Game shot.
Very, very Paul Hogan now. Finding his way through.
This incredible trend of games being won against the darts. We're talking about Lightning McQueen. This could be the 66 shot. Double 18 for the match.
48.
And then would have rounded off a 4-2 win.
This would be some save.
$58. We require 18.
Should be the end. And he splits 18. Double 8. And Paul Hogan is top of the table.
Paul Hogan.
First person to win in the second half of Thursday night, going into Friday morning, which is in about 2 or 3 minutes' time. But Paul will be very, very happy with the fact that he has responded brilliantly after losing his first match against Mr. Johnstone earlier. And that trend of people winning against the darts continues miraculously. This time, Hogan is 4 out of 7 on the doubles with a very tidy 88 average. We'll see Tom Sykes up against Stevie Johnstone next. Is that trend going to continue? You better stay with us to find out.
And he's going to get 6 to complete the job. And it'll be the 7th game tonight that goes against the darts. Triple 20, double 19. for the match. And an incredible way to go for 1, 2, 3. But it was as easy as that. Stephen Johnstone gets the better of Tom Sykes by 4 legs to 2. It's the 7th game tonight that has gone against the darts. Something incredible is happening beneath this roof this evening, I have to say. A 98.69 average in that match for him. 4 from 11 on the doubles. A 1, 2, 3 checkout to boot 2. We're going to take a very short break. And when we return, we're going to watch Paul Hogan in action up against WOLFIE, Martin Adams.
Right now I feel like I'm sucking on a lemon. Yeah, I was 29. Oh yeah, this is the kind of game I want to see now. They're going toe to toe. Don't go, Bull. Oh, Paul,
No
what you
score.
done? Silly boy. Sandro Pistoni, who played for Newcastle and Everton, I taught him how to tie a tie back in the year 2000.
Year I was born.
Get out. Get in.
180.
And Adams is on the brink. He's threatening an 11 darter to win the match 4-2. And to continue this just quite ridiculous trend this evening,
88.
this would be the
Martin
8th
requires
game
60.
in succession that would have gone against the throat. And he has got 6. It's tops. It's there.
Game
And it's the
shot and
8th
match.
successive game this
Martin
evening
Adams.
that has gone against the throat.
Required 48.
Parry back for the double break and a 3-0 lead. 2 in hand at double 16.
Game shot
He's
the third
pinned
leg.
for a 3-0
Kurt
lead.
Parry.
Yeah, that I completely forgot about that. We just had a bagel in the previous match. We
No
might
score.
get another.
Martin, you require 46.
Well, this would put Martin Adams to the summit of the Group B table. Double 16. And it is
Game
advantage
shot and
WOLFIE
match.
going into
Martin
tomorrow night's
Adams.
session. Martin Adams with the only win from a player who had the darts in a game this evening. And that could be oh so important as Tom Sykes puffs his cheeks out, heads downstage, bottom of the table. Well, Tom Sykes went off the bookmaker's favourite, and he's bottom of the pile. Martin Adams went off the bookmaker's outsider. He is top of the table. And with an emphatic 4-0 win, 82.36 the average, 4 from 14 when it came to the doubles. He demolished Tom Sykes in that particular encounter. Myself and Nico, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to try our best to make sense of what happened this evening in a couple of minutes.